And he's managed to get free. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Kökçü, and he's got away from it. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Kenya couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Neymar hangs one in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That pass isn't the best. And here's Aguero. Change of plan here, perhaps. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's gone for goal! Messi. And it's Chiellini. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. Dani Olmo. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
You felt it was coming. One. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there's a fight. Neymar! And he's opted for the long pass. And it's Nakata. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Tries to thread one through. He's picked his way through. Here it is, crossed in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's cut it out. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Kenya get the ball rolling in the second half.
Kenya have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's got away. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Rijkaard cuts it out. And this is Inzaghi. Knocks it into space. And this is Nakata. That is good strength. And that is expertly dealt with. He's having a pop! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Kökçü. Oh, cracking ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to pass it through. Takes the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. There's the shot! Nakata! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nakata clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Aguero. Aguero. Goes for goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Lovely pass, but it's Nakata! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Nakata has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kukçu. Rijkaard. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Looking for the run. And he's whipped it across. Rijkaard. Kenya do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking to play him in. And this is Inzaghi. He might be in here. They're urging him on the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Gullit going forward. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Kenya clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rijkaard. Now it's Inzaghi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Aguero. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He has found a way through. Rizal! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Changement.
Now it's Messi, and that could set him on his way. Chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages? Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Neymar. He is through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Rooney. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. We thought they were done, but never say never. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is how they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Filippo Inzaghi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most